Ascension grid and maybe a little bit of the different ways you get AP early on. Okay, so first off, I am level 10 at the moment with 180 AP. The amount of AP you get per level per person is about 3.66667. That is the how much you actually get per level up per person. It's a weird number, so it makes it odd. You get 10 AP from Errand Prince, the Pauper Prince from Cindy, and then you get 20 AP from a campsite north of you for doing a cooking thing. That gives you 30 AP, and I had 18 AP for just random combat, and then I had 132 for getting to level 10. Now, that's kind of what's going to happen is that you're going to get AP from various different areas of combat, questing. There are certain different APs throughout the thing, performing strategies and so forth. But now for the first 10 levels, so you have 180. So I have 180 AP by level 10. What to spend it on? So, your first 10 levels are going to be critical in the Ascension grid. The game doesn't really become really easy until you get to like level 30 or even to level 40 or 50. That's when the game becomes a lot easier as far as combat. Your first 10 levels are going to be critical for you. So to make life easier, I'm going to try to provide you with a quick guide on what to do about your first 10. No, we're not recording. About your first 10 levels. Sorry, I had to check to make sure I was still recording. So, okay, so first 10 levels that you should take. The very first one you should definitely get is the Happy Camping. And then you should grab the Happier Camper. That's a total of 68 AP, but that gives you 3 AP every time you camp. So let's go ahead and take those, and I'm gonna level up just so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I grab the 20 AP version and then the 48 AP version. As you can see, I have 112 AP left. The next thing you should take is road running. These should be your first priority ones, and you should also grab the angler action. Now that's going to give you about 62 AP left, or at least for me it's going to give me 62 AP left. The next thing I highly suggest doing is taking the health level, and then you should also take the your first 2 accessory slots. After that, what you want to do is you want to take Link Up for 8 AP. You can and take Analyze for 6 AP. You can ignore Reflex and First Shot for now. Combat. You should take Light Phasing, which will give you 14 left, and then you should take the Chained Fury. After that, that is literally what you should take for your first 10 levels. Literally. And here's my reasoning behind those. First off, light phasing reduces the MP cost of phasing. Yes, I realize that Blink has the ability of not using your MP, and yes, you do that a lot, but light phase also applies to warp striking. Chained Fury, the reason why you should take that is because it boosts damage dealt when unscathed during chain attacks. So basically you're going to be chain attacking a lot in the beginning because you don't have a lot of MP, and it also allows you to move in the warp factor. The reason for link up is because boost link strike damage is going to be something you're going to be doing a lot in the beginning of the game. Analyze allows you to get an idea on enemy weaknesses. Of course, the health level up gives you more health. And the accessory slot, the reason for that is that it gives Noctis 2 accessory slots. And that is going to be key to your damage output. Now, the rest of this is really just to give you more AP. And that is the purpose behind taking these. So what this is going to do is that every time you camp, you get 3 AP. Every point... something miles, it's like 0.30 or 0.45, I haven't gotten the calculation on it, for trips in the car are gonna give you 1 AP. So for a car trip that's like 2 miles, you're probably gonna get 2 to 3 AP out of it. There is a calculation up there, I just don't remember when. And Angular Action gives you AP every time you catch a fish. So definitely happy camping and happier camping are the keys, are going to be key. You need to pick those up as soon as possible. Road running, really, you don't need to pick it up until your car is actually fixed. And then Angular Action, you should pick up next. After that, you should start worrying about, you know, do you want survivability, more accessories, or should you go right into things like Chained Fury and Boost Link Strike? You know, that's what you need to decide. I realize that some people will say analyze first, but really you need to find a way to build that AP. So I would highly advise going into analyze and link up. I would get analyze first and then link up. And then after that, I would go into Chained Fury, light phasing, and then go into health and accessory slot. So anyways, guys, that's my viewpoints on the Ascension grid for your first 10 levels. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to subscribe, share the video. I just put these together to try to be helpful and, try to advise people. So yeah, Drata out, guys.